Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort has increased its annual fee for its members from $100,000 to $200,000, which of course has some ethical issues attached to it, considering the fact that Donald Trump still owns the company. He has ownership stake in the company. And so if individuals can purchase a $200,000 membership that he A, profits from, and B, could be influenced by, politically speaking, well, we're going to run into a few issues. And already it seems as though he has broken or at least violated his own ethics pledges. So again, membership to President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago Club in Palm Beach, Florida has doubled from $100,000 to $200,000 since he won the election. By the way, that is bananas. $200,000 to be a member of some club. $200,000. You know how many people make $200,000 a year? Like, for their livelihood? Not many.
No, very few.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So that's just to get into the club. Anyways, the more important part of this is that he is now calling Mar-a-Lago the Winter White House.
Yeah.
So basically he's saying, if you'd like to come to the Winter White House to perhaps run into the president and influence him, well, it's going to cost you more money, which is not a campaign contribution. It's going to go straight into Donald Trump's pocket.
That's right.
That is self-dealing and a conflict of interest so gigantic, it's immeasurable. Again, you right-wingers, you know, could you imagine Hillary Clinton owns a club and afterwards she says, oh, now it'll cost you $200,000 to be in my club, but it's the Winter White House and you can see me there anytime. You would have lost your mind. Crooked Hillary, we knew it.
You know who else would lose their minds? And they'd be justified? Liberals.
Of course.
Right? That's one of the biggest things that she got criticized for. Her cozy ties to Wall Street, her speeches to people who destroyed the economy. You know, it's amazing because you don't get the same behavior or the same criticism when someone on the right is doing it. The right just kind of sits back and lets it happen. By the way, what happened to draining the swamp? Like, Donald Trump is swimming in the swamp. Okay? He's a swamp monster.
He is. So yesterday we told you about his two new ethics officers for the Trump organization.
Oh my God.
And one of them conveniently happened to be his lawyer that defended him on Trump University.
Oh, I have deets on that.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. George Sorial is his name, a longtime Trump employee who defended Trump University in court, was named Chief Compliance Officer. So I'm sure he's going to keep him honest, you know?
Yeah, problem solved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Bobby Birchfield, a Republican lawyer with King and Spalding, who also chairs the conservative advocacy group Crossroads GPS, was named an independent ethics advisor to the company. Okay.
That's Karl Rove's super PAC. Their whole job is to collect unaccountable money, dark money, and funnel it to Republican politicians. That guy runs a PAC dedicated to corruption, and he's now the ethics officer for Trump organization. The other ethics officer is the one that defended the largest scam Trump ever ran, Trump University. So don't worry, ethics is covered under the Trump administration.
And remember, Trump settled the Trump University drama by paying a $25 million settlement, okay? Yeah. I mean, why would anyone think he would look out for the average American when he went out of his way to make a buck off scamming desperate students?
Of course, and another expert notes, by the way, that the Trump organization is not a publicly held company, so there are no checks that you would have in a publicly traded company. There are no shareholders, there's no board that could reel him in. So Trump gets to do whatever he wants, and he says, that's okay, these two very ethical lawyers that I hired will hold my organization in check. Like they did with Trump University. So to be fair to Donald Trump, this is a bargain. You get institutional corruption and personal corruption, all for the low, low price of just one president.
Yeah.
And $200,000 membership.
He's actually a much more expensive politician to buy. Because I remember, like, back in the day, you'd have, let's say, members of weapons manufacturers, whatever, trying to sway a politician. They'd be like, I'll give you like $8,000, hook me up. And politicians would be like, sold. Like over here, you have like Donald Trump, you know, getting $200,000. And not only does he profit directly from that. It goes straight into his pocket, but he makes a lot more than other politicians have in the past for being bribed.
Let me say one last thing. Do you think that people who are trying to influence Trump aren't going to go in there and buy this? You think not only business interests, but foreign interests aren't all of a sudden going to sign up for Mar-a-Lago? So yet another way that Trump can enrich himself, possibly, and so we'll keep checking. See if foreigners are signing up for the Mar-a-Lago membership, because that is also against the United States Constitution, personally enriching yourself from foreign interests when you're president of the United States. That's the emoluments clause in the Constitution. So let's see. There better not be any foreign folks that sign up for Mar-a-Lago, or I should say the Winter White House. Become a TYT member and you get all the shows on the network, including Aggressive Progressive, the most progressive show there is anywhere. Check it out, tytnetwork.com/join.